It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Bama Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Bringing it out. It's Adams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. Nice grab. It's Williams. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. A new set of downs after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard game. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And off the deflection, it's caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
That's just great awareness here by this running back not to give up on the play. That ball gets deflected, but a good job of having the awareness and the hands to be able to catch that ball and end up getting some positive yards.
Run it out of the shotgun. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the option play. Breaks free. Now here he goes. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. And the runner takes off to his right. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
They'll try the option play here. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. Touchdown, Bama, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. He's brought down, but it's a 1st down, spotted near the 41. The Sooners looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. On the ground, it's Ott to the 45. Powering through the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The Sooners pick up enough to get a 1st down there. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Here's a 1st and 10 play.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Sooners are in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Touchdown, Sooners, as they fight back here in this playoff game. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Strong job by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And stop right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Russell. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He'll field it close to midfield. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, He sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Adams. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes a tackle and picks up nice yards.
Here's the second down play. Scanning the field. It's Russell. The receiver grabs it. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Alabama. He wins the foot race to the end zone. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns at last possession. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
A gain sets up a third down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and...
He's got it, and no for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Sooners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught. Second down now. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Sooners will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? That's a big hit at the end, but taking a fresh set of downs.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
And the Sooners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Mateer on the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Sategna. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The back's got it. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They'll get to the line here in the no-huddle. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
An important 3rd down and goal now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Owners all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. That That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. As the first down is still going. They're bringing down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Look out, room to run here. Look out, he's loose. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Breaks free. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it. And
the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Looking to scramble. And he gives himself up for a sack.
I like what the quarterback's thinking here, trying to make something happen, but he's got to be aware. It's the first play of the drive. To take a loss like that, well, you really set yourself back on trying to pick up a first down.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Oklahoma, 28. Alabama, 21.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line.
And your Oklahoma Sooners will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. He's got the first and still going. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down with a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try to run it with the option.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Russell. Grab down the middle, it's Edwards. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's an option look. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Makes the read. He's keeping it. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Keeping it on the ground here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. To throw, it's Mateer. A deep shot right down the middle. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. That's a great throw by the junior QB, not afraid to air it out.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. The Sooners are in the red zone now. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Now it's another broken tackle. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Receiver makes the catch, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And the Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Sooners! And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaking tackles. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield, it's Russell. He finds his man. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's Russell. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle. That'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Second down play coming up. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Looking to throw. It's Russell. On the move now. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The tuck strategy here.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Movement here from the tight end. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Out of the gun now on third down. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Kick goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball near the 20-yard line. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Leaning on the run game here late. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
You can almost sense the coaches challenge this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run. It makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Takes him about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. All right, serious drama here. This semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see the quarterback put. on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Grinding away on the ground. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To the air. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.